Hey, my loves, how are you? I hope everyone is doing good today. First, I'd like to welcome you back and also thank you. And I really appreciate all of the likes, the shares, the private messages, emails that I've received from you. It makes me feel so good. Like I am really doing what I'm supposed to do when I am able to inspire just one person, because that is my goal, just to inspire one person. I I'm humbled and I really appreciate you guys. I just want you to know that. So last week was a bit of an introduction to what Bloom is, and I just kind of gave you just an intro to what my bloom is, and also how, not even really how I got to that point, but I gave you a synopsis of my life today. But what I did realize that I did not provide you any solutions or tell you what I did to actually get through what I went through. I did I did let you know that I had to get quiet and I had to cut people out of my life because it was too much noise. Another thing that I did, because when I say I had to get quiet, I needed to be quiet because I need to find my voice. I need to hear my voice. And through prayer, that it really helped me. I mean, it's my strength, everything that I've been through and where I am now is beyond me. I can't take the credit for it. It's beyond me. So that's what I mean when getting quiet. I took time out to myself. I started writing in a journal. I wrote down my thoughts every day, several times a day. And still to this day, I do journal. And that helps me. It just helps me just to get out my thoughts. So if I am frustrated or if someone frustrates me, I just take time every day, even just quiet time. Normally in the morning time, that's best for me because the house is really quiet, and that's just my best time for me. So I get quiet and I spend time with God, and I write in my journal. And sometimes if you're really frustrated at somebody with someone and you don't want to blow up, journal. Write it down. Write it down. No one ever has to know but you. And also another thing, it allows you to see what you went through and to see your growth. And especially, I don't just write the bad things. I write everything, even the small successes. And that's what another thing I learned to do was to appreciate every little thing, every little step. No matter what it is, appreciate it. Give yourself a pat on the back for whatever it is. Oh, you cleaned your room today. Okay, that is a success. Okay, you smiled at anything. So that was one of the things I started rewarding myself for little things, just letting me know, because it's so easy to focus on the negative. It's so very easy. Like your mind just goes to all the negative and you don't remember anything that's positive that's going on in your life. So be mindful of the good things that you are doing. You teaching your children, you giving your children hugs. Make just those little things. You are appreciated, and just know that. Also, another thing that I did is one big thing, because I'm a strong person, and normally it's like, and as most women are, you independent. Oh, you got the single lady independent thing going on. I don't, but I had to realize that I am not alone. And then I had to allow people who truly love me, who truly love me, to pour into me. and allow them to love me. You have to allow people to love you. You're not alone. You're not alone. So what are the things that I did? I got quiet for meditation, writing in my journal, congratulating myself on successes, and also allowing people to pour into me. And one of the biggest things is I changed my mind. And when I changed my mind, I changed my life. Not meaning that my life has changed. Oh my gosh, I changed my mind and my life is wonderful, and it's not. I still make mistakes. But I changed my mind, so I'm anchored. You get what I'm saying? I'm anchored. I'm grounded. I'm anchored. So anytime I start moving this way or I start moving that way, it's like I'm grounded. I'm anchored. So I can't get far because my anchor has me. Now, I don't want to be spiritual, but I believe in Jesus. This is some people believe in Allah. Some people believe in Buddha. Some people they go to the universe or whatever it is. Whatever your higher power is, you have to have something that keeps you grounded. Something keeps you grounded. And it's a force beyond people. That's one thing. People. Do not rely on people, and that's what I started not doing. It was hard. It was difficult. I'll say that it was difficult because change is always going to be difficult, and it's always going to be a fight. And it was a fight because it was different, but I wanted something different for myself. I had to really figure out, when I tell you I got quiet, I got quiet. No noise, nothing. I just got quiet. I mean, in my life, my circle got real small. Real small, like this. Real small. And those people who know me, like, are close to me, I am very silly. I'm loving, like, I'm optimistic, and I love people. But I had to get quiet. I had to choose myself. When I say I got quiet, I had to realize I really went deep, like deep. I went deep to try to figure out why I made the decisions that I've made. Those decisions that are repetitive, that you always find yourself in the same situation. Why? I went why. From, ladies, be honest, the men that we choose and what we allow ourselves to deal with. That in itself is huge. I realized that and it's so weird because it always goes back to your childhood and what you've been through. By me being abandoned, by me feeling abandoned, I'll say that. Because my parents, I know both of my parents loved me. Like, I knew that. I knew that. But by me feeling abandoned and knowing how I felt, I never wanted anybody to feel that way. So I think I kind of attracted damaged people, I want to say. And once I realized it, you know what I mean? Once I realized it, I didn't push past them or be like, oh no, this is not for me. I didn't do that. I was like, okay, well, maybe I can work with this person. No. You know, listen, I'm not just saying ladies, but we do have that automatic instinct. We have that. But we all have it. You just have to listen to it, that instinct. That small, tiny voice that you hear when it tells you to run. Don't do it. Don't stop. No, red flag. This is my cousin say, red flag, red flag. That voice, and you know it's wrong, but you still do it anyway. I had to learn how to dig deep and listen to that voice. So I questioned everything. I put everything on the line and just to figure it out. I went deep into the Bible. I had to. It was like I was so broken after losing my parents and my grandmother and having this huge responsibility with my children and my sister who has cerebral palsy, which is, she's actually, my sister, sidebar, she's doing great. She's here in Houston with me. She's not with me in my home, but she's about 5-10 minutes away. She lives in a gated community, in a group home with, she has roommates and everything. It's an excellent facility, or it's homes. Shout out to Accommodative Healthcare. Miss Nicole is amazing. They've done so much for my sister that I couldn't give her. And that was another thing. I had to get real because I couldn't hide from myself anymore. No matter what facade you put on for people, whether you put on, oh, you're so strong, nothing bothers you, whether you fronting about whatever it is, you can't hide from yourself. You can't run from yourself, period. So with that being said, I had to decide, make a decision. My sister, at the time, mind you, my sister at the time, it's just my 2 kids and my sister. I had to make a decision to put my sister in a group home. And those of you who know me, and I'll tell you, those of you who don't, my sister is my heart. My sister is my first baby. I love my sister. So me making that decision, that was the best decision for me. I had to make the best decision for myself. 1, I knew I couldn't give her the life that she needed. And 2, I knew with that burden alone, I couldn't do that. I couldn't provide for her the way that she needed to be provided for, nor my children. And my children would have also missed out. I couldn't do it. That was very hard. I received a lot of backlash from family. I got more support from certain family members, I'll say that. Because everyone think, oh, you put her in a group home. Why you put her in a group home? Why you put her in a group home? Oh, I would never do that in a group home. What? Psh. Same people complaining. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Didn't offer to help. There was no offer to help. None whatsoever. So that was my question when they started saying that, because normally I'm always trying to be the cool one, you know, calm. And then I was like, you gonna come help me? Oh, no? Okay. Hush, you on hush mouth now. Okay. So mind your business. And that was one thing I stopped. Not that I don't care. I don't care about people's feelings, but I stopped caring about what people have to say about me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if I'm being critiqued by anyone else. I don't care if anyone is talking about me. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It took some work, but me digging deep and looking at myself, and it was a horrible process, because to point out your flaws, it's so easy. Oh, you can do that to anybody. Oh, look at this, look at that. You know, you can do that to anybody, but to have to pull out your own flaws and deal with that, like rip it, like you're exposed. And it's not even that you're exposed to people that is scary, but you're exposed to yourself. And the only thing I wanted to do was run. But I knew that I can't run. I couldn't run. It was no way in the world that I could run once it started. And if I did try to run and escape, the same issues are going to continue to come up. So I made a decision to change my mind, to change my life. So, and I was in the middle of it. I was scared. I was wanting to run, and I had my close people, you know, with me when I needed someone. But I did it with the grace of God. I did it. I got through it. And I am proud of myself for that. So I speak positive things to myself every day. I look in the mirror. Every single day I look in the mirror. You are beautiful. You are made in God's image. Just wonderful thing. You are victorious. Like, you are victorious. Everything you need is inside of you. Everything I need, I already have. It's the power of the mind. Your mind is so powerful. Once you believe that you can have anything, that's like mind blowing. When I ask for things, when I go places and I ask for I expect to get it. Period. I just expect it. I don't get mad if I can't get it, but I expect it. And when I tell you 9 times out of 10, I get it. Because you already have that mindset. I'm sorry, guys. I'm scratching. I'm not dirty. But I went outside and mosquitoes bit me up. But one thing I do want to ask you, like, do you know, are you, I just want you to be true to yourself and to who you are. And do you really know who you are? And if not, we got work to do. It's like, let's get to work. We spend so much time and energy sacrificing for others. Why not sacrifice for yourself? Fight for your life. I'm going to share something with you. Even though I'm sharing things already, but I want to share something real personal. I didn't plan to share this, not now. But a question, the best year in my life, other than when my children, my 2 boys were born, because they are my world. But 2015 was the best year of my life. I've had the greatest pain in my life in 2015 and my greatest revelation in 2015. In 2015, last year, I found out I was pregnant. I was devastated because I was devastated. I was devastated. Just know that I was devastated. And it took me some time to actually get to the point to where I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to rock with it. I'm gonna have this baby, and that's it. And from the minute that I got pregnant, like, I felt it. I don't know. I'm not even gonna say I don't know, but that small voice in me was like, this is your daughter. I have 2 boys, and this is your daughter. So maybe about the 3rd month, I was like, oh, okay. So I started getting happy with myself, being pregnant and everything. I noticed that I was gaining weight too fast. And I tell my doctor, I'm gaining weight too fast. I wasn't eating anything. I didn't eat anything. So long story short, fast forward, in August, at the end of August, September, beginning of September, for maybe about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I'm walking around thinking like I slept wrong, got a crick in my neck. It was like hurting, like all of this was hurting. All of it was hurting for days. So I go to the doctor. I'm at work playing. I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And I go to the doctor for my regular checkup. And the doctor, I get in there, and they're like, oh, your blood pressure is a little high. Lay down, let me see. And I was really puffy. When I got in there, my blood pressure was 200/101. No, how long has it been like that? I could have died. I could have had a stroke at any moment. But God. So I get in the hospital. I go in the hospital, and they keep me, and she's like, your blood pressure is way too high, and it wouldn't go down So I'm like 6 months pregnant, and I have to stay in the hospital for the duration of the pregnancy. So I was in the hospital. I was like, oh, okay, whatever, trying to get everything situated with my kids and everything. Fine, get in the hospital the day before my birthday, actually. So September 2nd, I was admitted in the hospital. September 3rd is my birthday. So I was in there on the 4th. And on the night of, early morning on the 5th, my blood pressure was sky high. The baby's heart rate was dropping, and we were back and forth. It was like a tug of war. And I'm just in the hospital. I'm like, Lord, I don't know what's going on. I said, I just let it go. I released it. No worry, nothing. And all of a sudden, when I let it go, I just had like this calming peace inside of me. And I can't even explain it. It's unimaginable. It's amazing just to have that peace. So they came in the morning like they always do my blood work. Mind you, I was getting blood work like every 5 hours. They taking my blood. I was like, I felt like, I was like, what are you doing? I'm silly, y'all. Pay me all of mine, because I'm silly. So, that morning, the nurse came, and my nurse came, and she was the sweetest thing. Oh my gosh. You guys that are in Texas, this is a sidebar. In Houston, and you're having a baby, go to the Women's Pavilion at Texas Children's. Amazing, 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 amazing staff, period. Anyway, Dr. Bolt is my girl. Y'all go see her. Check her out. She'll help you out. But anyway, back to I got off task. I'm just being myself, with you guys. I'm being candid. But anyway, she came in, she did a normal check, heartbeat and everything, had me on a monitor. I was on a monitor all night. But then they took the monitor. She was like, oh, everything's stable. Everything is okay. She's fine. I felt her kick and everything. A couple hours later, they come back to check on her. Everything's black. My baby died. That was the biggest pain in my life. Losing my parents was hard. But there is a different pain when you lose your child. I'm in the hospital and they tell me my baby is gone. See, what happened is my placenta, I guess the pressure from my blood pressure, my placenta abrupted. And I had no idea that I'm eating and all of this, and my baby was dying. That was the hardest moment ever in my life. To have to hear someone tell me, I'm sorry, but she's gone. That's my Leah bug. I named her Leah. Leah Nicole. That's my baby. And it was the hardest day ever. I'm not going to go through the gory things and all of that, and all of this other stuff. But in that moment, I was devastated. I was shooken up, like my health, everything. I had a lot of people in my corner, like a lot of people in my corner. Like I didn't have to do anything. Everybody, I thank everybody who was a part of my life, who has been a part of my life, and especially this last year of my life. We are forever connected. Like my doctor, I told her she can never quit. I told her if she quit, I'm coming to find her. She's going to work anyway. I'm asking her if she make house calls. But I say all of that to say this. That was the most painful part of the year, but the revelation that came within it, it's amazing. Oh my gosh. It allowed me, it taught me, if I wasn't living at that point, I better start. Because guess what? I could have been dead. Period. I could have been dead right now. And I give God the glory for that. And that's why I'm here now. And I know in the first video, I told you guys, now I'm sorry if I made anybody cry. I'm sorry because I didn't want to share that. But I just know and I feel that I have to share, I'm sharing my story, period. Because I want to help somebody, anybody, one person. Question that I had this year, January, I've been questioning myself. Because after all of that happened, I'm in Houston. I don't have any family in Houston. It's just me and my kids. That's it. I've been so fearless when it comes to moving and just doing whatever. It's like, I just get up and go, whatever. It is what it is. But I noticed a pattern because I was going to move back to New Orleans because I'm like, okay, my family is not here. This happened and people had to come from out of town, you know, to be here for me. So I'm just like, I have to move. I need to be close to family. And I've really felt this. I still feel this in my heart. I feel it. But I had to question myself because I'm looking at my children, my son who's in high school, and my youngest EJ, he's in, you know, now he's going to 5th grade, but he's in a really good school. He's in a performing arts school because he wants to be an actor. I call him Hollywood, but he wants to be an actor. And my oldest son, he's making friends, and he's, you know, being a teenager and just really finding out who he is as a person. So we were set to move. I applied to schools in New Orleans, and it was just one day. It was just, and throughout that time after I applied in January, I applied in January to all of those schools that we have to apply to. I have a home. I had a home already set up to live in with my kids. Like, everything is set. Everything is set. And I started questioning myself. The question that I asked myself is, where is home? I have never felt like I had a home. I have never, you know, you feel like, oh, I'm going home, this is my home. Like, I've never ever felt like that. I've always moved around, and even, I just never felt like I had a sense of home. And I realized that okay, guys, I came back. I noticed that the video was getting ready to stop or do something. But anyway, I realized in that moment that I was doing to my children with the moving around what was done to me. And I decided to break the cycle, period. Because it's, what am I running from? Home, and I know as cliche as it sounds, home is where the heart is, period. So I had to figure out, where is my heart? Where is it? So I just started searching. Where is my heart? So I had to figure it out. I had to cut everything out again. Mentally, not people, block people out, but I had to really get still and figure out, where is your heart? Where's your heart? Where's home? And it hurt me because because I feel like I was disappointing people. But I had to do this, make this decision for myself and my children. I had to break the cycle. I can't have that anymore for my children. So they are both in a good schools. My oldest son is in an engineering program. EJ is in, my youngest EJ, Travis, is my oldest. and he is in the engineering program, and he's doing good. He's doing amazing, and I don't want to stunt his growth anymore, because they've been through enough. So I made a stand for myself and my children. Change your mind, change your life. I'm telling you, you got to kill it. Period. You got to nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud. You got to kill it. And that's exactly what I did. I killed it. And it was so amazing, and I felt so good from that. And then just one day, and still going through it, still searching, trying to figure out. I've always known that, hey, look, I want to help people. I want to help somebody. I always knew I always help. I'm always volunteering to do certain things. I'm always doing that. But I never knew what I'm supposed to do. But what I did know is that what I'm currently doing now is not what I'm supposed to be doing. It's there for the meantime to teach me what I need for then. So I use everything I go through every day as a teaching tool for myself. I woke up one day and I was like, I know what I want to do. And that's just how Bloom was started. It was for women who are going through some of the things that I've been through. I don't, everyone, broken child home, abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, whatever your struggle is, you are not alone. I was challenged by my mentor, Kimberly Porter. I love Kimberly to death. I have a lot of women that pour into me, but Kimberly is my, she does life coaching, but she is my mentor, and she challenged me. And that's all it took. And I made that step. I made it. And I'm proud of myself. And ever since then, when I tell you, baby, yes, I said baby. When I tell you, it has been amazing. And God has not forgotten about me. I am his child. You are his child. And he does not forget his children. Remember that. You are not forgotten. You're not. So I want to ask you guys to do some things to get you in the direction of making those steps in your life. If you are ready, you're not forced to do anything. What are you choosing? Are you choosing yourself? Are you choosing your life? Or are you choosing others? Because you're wasting time. You just got to do it, period. So what I've done before, and I'm actually going to do it now. Let's create a vision board of a vision board of your dreams, your hopes, your dreams, a dream board. You can do a dream board of your dreams, but what does your life look like if you were whole? What does that look like? I was asked that question. Like, really take some time to think about it. What would my life look like if I was whole, or when I am whole? What does that look like? And I'm asking you to create a vision board because you have to visualize things. You have to put it out there. Put it in front of you so you can see it. Now, if one of your things are you will be driving this car, go to the dealership and drive that car. Why not? Or if you want a house, go to some houses. Go look at some homes, some open houses. Go there. Go there and look. Put yourself in that space. I've heard this so much. I've heard this from so many people, but I really believe this, that whatever you think, That's what you are. So I want you guys to do a vision board. If you like, I'm also going to do a vision board. So we're doing this together. Like I said, you are not alone. And I want you guys to give me your feedback. I'll post my email address in the blah blah blah, in the information. I'll post my email address and how to contact me. So if you have any questions, if you guys need anything, you just want to chat and just talk, come on, let's do it. But I am going to do this with you. We're going to do this together. I also want you to, I would like for you to speak wonderful and positive things to yourself. Let's do it now. I started, and I know it seems very weird because I was somewhere one time. I think I had a life coaching session. I had won a life coaching session. And the coach, she had me yelling, I am beautiful. You are worthy to be loved. Like screaming it at the top of my lungs. You are worthy, like screaming this. This is out of the box things that people don't do. But I did it. It felt weird, but I did it. Sometimes you have to be different. Be you. Stay in your own lane. You are your own person. You are unique. There is not anybody else on this earth made like you. Period. Nobody can do you better than you. Period. Period. That's it. That's a fact. Nobody can do you better than you. Period. You are your own competition. That's it. That's the only person that you ever need to compete with. So look in that mirror and tell the person that you are right now. Tell that person that you are right now who you want to be. If you are not already there. You are beautiful. Say it. I am beautiful. I am loved. I am worthy of all good things. I am a winner. I am victorious. I have everything in me. Everywhere I go, the sun is shining on me. Smile. It is not hard to smile. I love you guys. This is why I'm doing this. I really love you. This message is for those people who it's for. Now, I really would like for you guys to leave a comment, or if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, you can send me a message on Facebook. My contact information will be listed below. But talk to me. I'll talk back. There's no judgment zone. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes every day. Every single day I make mistakes. But the thing about making a mistake or failing is that you still have a chance to get back up and do it all over again. As long as you have breath. As long as you have breath, nothing else matters, because it could be worse. You could not be here. Right? Okay. So, but again, I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Live, love, inspire. That is my motto. Live your life to the fullest. Live your life to the fullest. Love yourself and everyone. And inspire everyone. There's always a chance to inspire someone. Inspire yourself. You are someone and you matter. And also, another thing, I'll post every Thursday. And if you guys have any questions, any topics, any advice, if you ask me, you can ask me here. You can email me. You can send me a Facebook message. I will leave it anonymous. I won't put your business out there. But if I really give me all of the questions. Give me your feedback. I really appreciate it. I really would appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, share, because this message may not be for you today, but it may be for someone else or for you tomorrow. So remember to live, love, and inspire. And talk to me. Girl, lady, man, boy, talk to me. You guys don't realize that I have lots and lots and lots of information in this brain of mine. Lots of information. And I'm here to share it all with you. Because, again, let me know what topics you want to talk about. If you have questions, you want more information about whatever, how. Also, every month I have third Saturdays is what I have. Every third Saturday of the month, I have, I host an event. Last month, it was on the 7th. It wasn't the third Saturday, so don't worry about that. It was the first one. Don't worry about that one. But the next one is June 18th. If you guys are actually interested in coming, it's third Saturday is a conversation. And it's a conversation where you can be a candid at environment, food, cocktails. Let me know if you want to come. Send me a Facebook message me, DM me on Instagram. My information will be below. Send me an email. Let me know. I want you guys to come. It's great. It's great. And it's not just, oh, we're just talking. It's a conversation. But it really is a conversation. But we also do other things. I have lots and lots and lots of things planned. So I really would welcome you guys. Again, send me your messages. Send me your comments, your questions. Just send them to me. Yeah, don't talk about my nails. I missed my nail appointment. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Because I know somebody was going to say something about it. But I don't care. But I'm just telling you, yes, I need a fill on my nails. And I missed my appointment. And I don't have time to go. So it'll get done anyway. Whatever. I don't even owe anyone an explanation. But I love y'all anyway. I love you. So I'm signing off again. Like, share. Until next Thursday, when I will post again every Thursday. I love you guys. Have a good day. A good night. Mwah.